we're hanging out at a free little library on Sunset Road today, and I've just learned, because the little girls that were largely responsible for putting this here just came out and said hi. They did not want to go on television, but they said their grandpa made this about 2 years ago, and it's very successful because people drop off boxes of books, including a bunch of textbooks from the local high school. We are almost at the end of this edition of Go Island. We're going to revert back to the blues just one more time before we officially sign off. David Gogo has his 14th studio album out. Well, it's actually due out on September the 4th, but we have a sneak peek for you. It is called Vicksberg's Call. It's his 14th, as I mentioned, and you might want to note that he's doing an all-ages afternoon show at Fascinating Rhythm in downtown Nanaimo on September the 5th. He's playing the P&E on August 30th. So we are going to leave this edition. It is the end of this edition of Go with Nanaimo's very own David Gogo. And I bet you there's a book on music in here somewhere.
You get to express your emotions through the music. Whether it's sadness, whether it's excitement, happiness, love, disappointment. The blues lets you express that.
Cuts me to the bone. Yeah, that's another relationship song. That's a relationship song of going, what am I doing? You know, because sometimes you can be a glutton for punishment, especially boys. Boys can be stupid, and you can sometimes be in a relationship that you know you probably shouldn't be in, but you just keep going back. Musically, it was inspired by, once again, going back to the British bands. They had just put out the reissue of Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti when I started writing, and I was just listening to the heaviness of that. And once again, going back to playing in a trio, when I play with my band in Ottawa, and sometimes my band in Europe, we have a keyboard player, but back in the West, I've been playing mostly as a trio. And I realized that a lot of those British bands, even Led Zeppelin, are essentially a trio with a singer in front of them. And The Who, the same thing. So you have to learn to play guitar in a different way, and you learn how to fill the spaces as only 3 players. Like, there's not a lot of places to hide, but you have to really be out there. So it was a fun song to come up with, and there's definitely some heaviosity going on.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Centre, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.